case studies are really crucial. We're going to do 12 case studies and we're going to study these cases. So a case here is a combination of a technology and users, and we're going to study them in depth for at least 6 months. And that's really important because we need to understand everything there is to understand about each case. Otherwise, we won't be able to do this analysis on all the different levels of the task, the work, the role, the team, the organization. When we've tried to understand why a technology doesn't work the way it was intended in an organization, we have tended to focus on either the human, the user, or the technology. So we've focused either on the training of the human, or maybe the resistance of the human, or on the technology side, on the functionality or the interface of the technology. We also need to understand why, or if there is a difference between what was intended, with the technology, how it was designed, and how it's actually used. So this is what we aim at doing, and that's why this is holistic in a way that previous research isn't.
For our hospital, it's really important to understand when we're deploying a digital solution, particularly from a staff point of view in relation to their willingness to work and engage with the different platforms. And we can learn from those in relation to the deployment of other digital solutions. For our hospital, we have a strategy in relation to a digital strategy, and what we need to try and do is work with our staff in relation to learning from the deployment of solutions to really try and learn from that going forward so that we get it right. And really key is to make sure the deployment is sustainable. There's a lot of examples of where some solutions may not necessarily be sustainable, so what we're trying to do is make sure that we have sustainable solutions deployed in the hospital for the benefit of patients in the long term.
It's important for us to be a part of this project because we have many digitalization projects ongoing in Region Västmanland, and sometimes we don't see the effect that was intended. I hope that we will learn how to implement some of these new technologies in the future, and how we maybe learn how to start up projects like this in a better way, and to have some knowledge about what's important to get the results that was intended from the beginning. One of the cases we have chosen for this project is speak recognition, and we chose it because it's have been a project that we have been running in our region for quite some time, but we haven't seen the effect that was intended. In the pilot that we started with, it was easy to implement, but when we wanted to do that in a broader perspective for all the different departments and all the different occupational groups, we had a little bit of a struggle. And we have realized that this is a nice tool, and you should see speak recognition as a tool in your toolkit, and it isn't suitable for all the different processes.
I suppose we recognise that within healthcare globally, that we have many challenges, and a lot of those challenges can be supported and helped from digital technologies and new digital solutions. So we do recognise that this is the way forward for healthcare, and we want to embrace that and to learn as much as we can about the effect and the impact of digital technologies for our staff. We are actually working across a large group of 4,000 staff in the hospital, and I suppose we have a disparate group of disciplines with different literacy abilities with regard to digital technologies. So we're interested in programs that go across all of those, so from all disciplines across the whole of the hospital. And so we're interested to see the impact of the digital technologies, how it will benefit us and our patients, and also what the upskilling that might be required in order to ensure the successful implementation of the technology.